Ah, sugar. He can fix his trains, but not my kitchen. Did I make enough? Everything's okay?
It's great. As usual.
You're the best cook ever.
Looks like you're getting cozy with this new country life after all.
Yeah. It's nice to be far away from everything. Feels like we're the only ones out here.
Well, that's exactly why we love it. It feels safe, unlike the big city.
I get it.
I like it. It's cool here.
Well, bless your soul. You'd get along good with our neighbors. We try to lend a hand, like to Charles next door. He lost his wife, and things have been hard on him and his son. He would just get lost in Seattle. But we're all taking care of him here.
Way.
How old is his son?
I think he's your age.
Ist das ernsthaft?
Cool.
Ich hatte so eine Ahnung, wer das sein könnte. Ja, wir werden sehen. Wir werden sehen.
Stop it, you crazy?
Hey, what's going on back there?
Nothing.
Das ist so riskant.
I thought Stephen was a fast eater.
Hey, Grandma, I wanted to ask you something. About that locked room upstairs.
I told you there is nothing to see in it, Daniel.
Why were you in it this morning then?
Because there's a lot of old junk in there. And besides, it's not safe for you to explore, okay?
This is bullshit.
Daniel, language. Why don't you go explore outside? You sure look like you're getting better. Get some fresh air.
I'll wait for Sean, and then we'll go. We won't be loud. Promise.
But be careful nobody sees you. Stay in the back, okay?
Maybe you should tell him that it was Karen's room.
And maybe you should tell him to watch his mouth. It's just a room now, Sean. Nothing to see.
Why lock it then? It feels like you're hiding something.
There's no secret. We just want to move on with our lives, Sean. So nobody goes in the room, okay? I'm serious.
Did Mom ever contact you? She only talked to Dad a few times. Then she was gone.
Yes, she was. You know, Sean, I don't really want to talk about this anymore. It's over. Anyway, you have to respect my rules under my roof. Okay?
Of course. Always.
I appreciate that, Sean. Now you better go find your brother. There's a shed with some old toys outside. I'll bet Stephen has the key.
Daniel will freak. Thank you.
Es ist verständlich. Auch wenn ich trotzdem der Meinung bin, dass Daniel das Recht hat, das zu erfahren. Also das Ganze so ein bisschen was über die Vergangenheit von seiner Mutter zu erfahren.
Claire could totally be on one of those cooking shows. She would be brutal.
I mean, es ist halt immer noch seine Mutter, ne? Auch wenn sie abgehauen ist.
Claire paints all these. Not my style, but pretty impressive.
Ist ja gut, Daniel, ich komme im Moment.
Yeah, pretty different from the one we had back at home.
Hausarbeit. Steven. Erstens saugen, zweitens Handtücher falten, drittens Schublade reparieren. Sean und Daniel. Erstens Zimmer aufräumen, schmutzige Wäsche waschen, Großeltern umarmen. War das süß. Claire, alles andere. Ja, kleines Storage Room. Nix Spezielles.
This is fun every once in a while, but
Is it?
it gets old every other night.
Shoot. I don't know.
See you tonight, buddy.
Hate this.
Dass ich Daniel gestoppt habe, weil eben übrigens auch ist ja ziemlich verständlich, denke ich mal. Weil
I'm done.
ich weiß nicht, was Claire und Steven sagen würden. Nein, warte, halt.
I don't know when Daniel will be able to go back to his school.
Setz dich wieder hin. Nein, da war eine Aktion mit dir. Setz dich wieder hin. Dein Ernst, Daniel? Dein Ernst?
I better catch up with Steven and get those keys. Daniel's going nuts in here. I wonder where this was taken. I don't picture Claire and Steven as world travelers.
Isn't she in heaven? With Mushroom?
Of course she is. But she's in our thoughts.
Jeez, I told him about leaving his toys around.
Kann er sich bitte wieder hinsetzen und weiterzeichnen?
I heard Claire rehearse some songs. She's got the groove.
Hört, lasst euren Weihnachtsgeist erklingen. Der Beaver Creek Weihnachtschor Main Street singen mit der ganzen Familie mit. Apfelkuchen, Eggnog und mehr bereitgestellt von C. Reynolds und K. Hoover. Hoover.
Sorry for getting upset, Sean. I just don't feel comfortable talking about all this.
It's fine, really. You're not the only one Karen hurt. It's fine, really. Hey, Claire?
What's on your mind, Sean?
What did you think of Dad? You can tell me. I won't get mad.
Well, your father was... he was his own person.
That's it? I mean, I know you guys didn't really get along.
It's just... Esteban was very different from us. And he never took a single step to change any of that.
Sounds like Dad. He wasn't one to smooth things over.
Trust me, I know the type. But he did raise you boys on his own. Can't argue with that.
Yeah. He worked his ass off for us. Wish I realized that sooner.
Don't worry, Sean.
Do you know anything about Dad's funeral?
There was a service. We couldn't make it in time, but we sent flowers. I'm sorry, Sean.
It's okay. I just want to make sure somebody took care of him.
Hopefully, you can go visit him at some point.
At some point. Yeah. How long have you and Steven been married?
Oh my. Forever. But a good forever. Almost 40 years.
Nicht schlecht.
That's more than twice my age. You both were married during Y2K.
Thanks for making me feel even older. I assume you must have a girlfriend or...
I almost started dating this one person. But I guess... not anymore.
I understand. I'm sorry, honey. It's not fair that you have to deal with all this. Things will change.
I hope. What's the story with your neighbor?
Charles? Oh, poor man used to be a basketball coach, but had to move out here after his wife's passing. He's got a job at the rail yard now, and, well, he's still recovering.
Wow. I mean, that's sad.
We tried to give him a hand. Keep an eye on his drinking problem.
I know exactly wer
His
er
son
ist.
Chris is a little angel.
Oh ja,
though.
hallo.
I think Daniel would be a good influence on him. He's got a great role model, after all.
Thanks. I'm trying my best. Well,
Voll gut.
thanks, Claire.
You are very welcome. It's always a pleasure to speak with my grandsons.
Und wir werden höchstwahrscheinlich auf ihn treffen, denn am Ende
Thank you for
von...
tidying up a little.
Gar kein
It's
Problem.
nice of you.
Yeah. No problem.
Und ich denke mal, wir werden ihn auf jeden Fall treffen, denn am Ende von Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit ist er ja auch... Hat er auch zwei nette Jungs gesehen, die ein bisschen so ausfallen wie Chris und wie Daniel und Sean.
Gotta get those shed keys from Steven first.
Love it.
I haven't seen any actual fish in there since we got here. Have you ever seen any actual fish in there?
Never.
Ich finde es gut, wie Claire einfach nichts dazu sagt. Geht Daniel zeichnen? Bitte geh zeichnen. Ich warte jetzt auf, dass du zeichnest.
I get why Dad never brought us
Ach, er zeichnet gar nicht, das sind Hausaufgaben. Aha.
Claire can draw pretty damn good.
Oh, ja,
Guess it
ja.
runs in the family.
I would never get that haircut.
Oh Gott, Hilfe.
And he's terribly shy.
Kann ich ihm bitte irgendwie bei den Hausaufgaben helfen? Das wäre wirklich fantastisch.
I don't know when Daniel will be able to go back to his school.
Ich hoffe, ich habe nicht meine Chance verpasst. Genauso wie bei der ersten Episode mit dem Steineflitschen. Ich bin einfach, ich will mich zu sehr umgucken. Deswegen gehe ich nie dahin. Alter, das ist hier dunkel drin. Ja, das ist besser.
As always with Claire, I can't really tell if this is cute or bossy.
Liebster Ehemann, falls du diese Wäsche wäschst, folge bitte diesen einfachen Regeln. Mische nicht Weiß- und Buntwäsche. Niemals. Benutze einen Becher Waschmittel, rote Schachtel für die Ladung. Falls du meine Kleidung wäschst, benutze den Waschgang Feinwäsche, damit du nicht noch mehr meiner Sachen ruinierst. In Liebe, deine Frau. Ja, komm her. Hey Sean, willst du nicht Hausaufgaben machen gehen?
It's cool that Claire does her little paintings.
Ah,
Oh, this looks cool. Too bad it's broken.
Poor
Ah.
man.
What happened to the ship?
Oh, that thing? Stephen made it years ago, but it fell and he doesn't know how to fix it.
That's sad.
oh.
Looks pretty cool anyway.
Yeah. Well,
Hm.
it's life.
Das finde ich gut.
Hey, I want to be in your drawing.
Sure thing.
Oh, don't draw me like this, Sean. I'm a mess.
Don't worry. I'm drawing the whole room.
Good.
Okay.
So nice
Got
to
it.
see you practice. You're so passionate.
I'm not moving. Hope I look good.
Ah, es läuft schon deutlich besser als beim ersten Versuch. Da.
I've looked enough. Time to draw now.
Yay! So.
I didn't memorize what I'm drawing. I need to take a look.
So. Ein bisschen Farbe.
Pretty good.
Beziehungsweise
I
ein
can add more details if I want.
bisschen mehr Detail.
Fair point. Never really thought of it that way.
Da. Ich liebe diese Zeichenpassagen, die sind so cool einfach. So. Love it. Grenzen ziehen, yay.
I'm glad I picked these up.
Oh
Gives
ja.
me something to work on when they're all watching TV. Such a big fireplace. And not even needed. That's luxury.
True.
Feeling of love. Passion princess? Escape to pleasure? Man. Does Claire read all these? They have a kick-ass set, but they only watch boring shows and cable news. Man, can you imagine watching a slasher out here? Deep in the woods. No one around.
No way. Too scary.
Tried one of Claire's books yesterday. It's basically a telenovela with white old women.
Stephen ought to read this.
Tja, ja. Ich finde es nicht gut, dass er einfach immer noch seine Hausaufgaben nicht macht. Please do them. Thank you.
Whoa. Look at all these decorations.
That's so cool.
I miss Dad and his silly Santa Gringo accent.
Are you excited about the tree, Daniel?
Of course I am. When do we start?
Tja, ja.
What's even the point of having so much crockery?
Frag mich nicht. I mean, Besuch und so ist ja schön und so, aber wenn man mehr Teller hat, als im Tisch passt, das weiß ich nicht.
Think I need a handy assistant. Can you hand me the glue?
Aber
In
nach
the
Dilemma.
cupboard behind me?
Sure.
Whoa! Careful. Sorry, I forgot. That thing isn't too stable. Let me just...
Sieht ja gut aus.
Sorry.
My fault. Your grandmother keeps telling me, but I'm a lazy old man. Hey, can you close the door? I want to talk for a second.
Oh,
Okay.
It's the power cable, of course. It happens all the time. So, listen, I've noticed things with Daniel. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Oh. Ich weiß nicht. Eigentlich ja schon links, ne, so Geheimes bewahren. Andererseits traue ich Steven. Ich weiß nicht, ob es zu voreilig ist. Aber ich meine, hallo, er hat dafür gesorgt, dass wir ein Haus haben, dass wir Essen haben, dass wir Wärme haben, dass wir sicher sind und wir nicht verraten werden. Also eigentlich verdient er das schon. Und wenn... und ich meine, irgendwann wird es wahrscheinlich eh rauskommen und dann...
Yeah. I do.
But how the heck is that possible? I mean, he can... Well, you know more than me.
Not really. It started in Seattle after everything happened. I wish I could explain, but that's how it is now. And we have to live with it.
I really don't know what to think. He needs a doctor.
Nein.
Or something.
Then I'd probably never see him again.
Yeah, I get it. He needs you. More than anything else. By the way, let's keep this between us.
Dr. Saga ist ein guter Mensch.
Claire has a lot of strong beliefs. She wouldn't understand.
Na, das kann ich mir vorstellen.
She adores Daniel. And just wants both of you to be safe and happy. What I'm trying to say is, maybe you should stay here with us. I know you boys plan to run to Mexico, but...
Thanks. Maybe we could, but... why not?
I know being out here in the sticks with us old farts isn't exciting, but this is your home now.
It's cool. Kinda
Zumindest
different,
vorerst.
but... I just don't want you to get into trouble because of us.
It's dangerous to be on the road. Do you think your father would have wanted this for his kids?
Of course not. But everything's different now.
I know. I know. Well, just think about it. But don't torture yourself.
I will. Hey, Claire said you had the keys for the tool shed?
Oh, sure. Here. You guys enjoy the sun.
Dankeschön.
And be careful with that shed. It's probably a mess inside.
Thanks.
It's good to see you in my lair. You were afraid to come in.
Really? Why?
No idea. But you're a big boy now. You can take a look around. I won't eat you.
Cool.
Sehr gut.